Hey, it's Mike Brennan. Yes, we're winding down for the year like the rest of us out there. One more guest to interview, and then Matt and I take a holiday break. And that guest is Rick Beckers, who, gosh, I've known Rick forever, worked with him previously on a number of things, working with him on this project to a degree, and it's called Channel Sales.PRO. Now, this is his invention, his idea, so I'll let him explain what Channel Sales Pro is. Take it away, Rick.
All right. Well, Channel Sales Pro is a culmination of all of the different technology things that I've done and the hats that I've worn over the years. As you know and will remember, I got into business automation when typewriters were in use, and when they started throwing them away and replacing them with computers, that was the beginning of my career that started technical. So I was a very technical guy, kind of a pre-sales engineer. Actually was the IT director of Black and Decker for a few years, that kind of thing. Then over the years, I ended up opening up a distribution company, selling technology solutions through partners all over the country. And then the last phase of my career, if you will, is all of those things combined now to help other technology professionals and their companies to grow, scale, recruit partners, automate their systems, and I do that through Channel Sales Pro. So the stakeholders in the supply chain are like the OEM vendors, your hardware and your software companies, your AI companies. They have indirect sales and distribution channels.
Mm.
So I work with the vendors, their distributors, and then their indirect partners, which are your MSPs and your VARs and your resellers and those people who are selling the solutions and providing services to the B2B corporate clients, all over the country.
So, talk a little bit about how hard it is for managed IT services providers, value-added resellers, software as a service people, cybersecurity companies to find new clients, and what you see as the better ways today to gain success in that area to get new clients.
Yeah. So 30 years again in a position where I was always building business, and driving new business and using every new opportunity and every new tool that came out. And obviously, in the technology industry, everything evolves quickly, and more so now. It used to be 3 to 5 years, then it was 18 months, then it was 6 months, now it's 6 minutes, and things change, right? So AI has brought about a number of new ways to get things done, and the problem for all of those people in those categories that you just mentioned is that they're very crowded spaces. On every corner, there's a managed IT service provider, and there are 4,500 new technology companies that come out every month. Software as a service companies and AI companies and cybersecurity are chiefly among them right now, but still it's a very crowded space. So you have to differentiate. You have to get very efficient in the way that you do lead generation and catching people's attention.
So, can you provide a few examples of that?
Yeah, obviously everybody's used a chatbot, but chatbots, have evolved now. Chatbots now will give you the ability to have an experience with the chatbot if you're comfortable there, but then also click a button and go to a live operator, which is, a phenomenal experience, and you get people at their most interested time, right? Intent data. So AI again can mine data and mines data for you on an ongoing dynamic basis, and depending on what product and service it is that you offer, intent data through back office applications of different kinds can bring you the leads at the very moment that they're looking for what it is that you do.
Okay, so let's talk about various sales and marketing software solutions that everyone knows about, such as customer relationship management, email marketing, social media. What's the current state of the sales and marketing automation looks like, and are there any new developments?
Well, there are. Certainly you talk about CRM. There are back office systems that every technology vendor or provider uses. Besides CRM, there's PRM. which is partner relationship management, being able to manage all of your indirect partners and the referral partners, the affiliate partners that you have in your network. Um, those applications, those platforms have become integrated with AI, and they can reach down into the massive data that's out there in the world and provide you and your partners with all sorts of things that you need at the point of purchase, wherever that might be. I mean, gone are the days, obviously, where you walk up to a counter to do business with somebody, but their conference room or their desk is still the point of sale,
Hmm.
and everybody now expects that the information that they want from you should be available to them right now. So PRM gives you that capability. To and through channel marketing automation, same thing, constantly finding, looking for, and communicating with, generally in the beginning anymore, it's through AI, to warm people up and understand where they're at in their journey. And then, like, you automate 80% so that the 20% of the face to face, really common bonding human experience can be more valuable and more effective. Marketplaces are huge. Everybody's on Amazon. Everybody's got packages on their doorstep every day, but the fact is that technology is lost in the huge Amazon world amongst the garden hoses and the auto parts. We have marketplaces that are nothing but technology. We have a marketplace with 1.3 million technology devices on it, and we're adding hundreds of thousands to it every day. And so the vendors and those managed IT service providers use this in order to be able to more quickly give their customers an experience that they've become used to in that Amazon purchase experience way, right? Um, yeah, that's a lot of the stuff. Cybersecurity, crazy amount of incidences out there of what's happening to people, and it changes every day. But AI now, we have some products that will guard the gate, so to speak, wherever the gate is. And now you don't have to lose sleep at night or wonder. You don't have to dig through piles and piles and piles of data in order to know that somebody's knocking on the door. That stuff comes right to you and gives you the ability to give your company or your clients the attention they need, and even self remediation. So that when there's a problem, it's just simply fixed. The door is sealed.
So, can you give us some examples of how you personally have used those sales and marketing solutions and services to help tech companies scale their customer base, grow their revenue?
I can. So LinkedIn, right? Everybody who's anybody lives on LinkedIn.
Hmm.
There's an awful lot of data out there, and you try to glean through it and you make your connections. And you know, I automate that through AI now. I have an AI agent that is constantly fishing and mining for the key performance indices, so the KPIs of the people that I know I want to meet, and it connects me even before we've ever talked, and then it drops some seeds on them to gain interest, and then we engage directly. It's a huge time saver.
Hmm.
So there's an AI tool that does that, and um, yeah, again, the key, the intent data is there, the KPIs are there. You can find who you need to find when you want to find them, and that's the most important thing. Handling your partner systems, so those indirect agents and affiliates and people who are referring business to you, being able to handle them more efficiently without constantly having to hold their hand. That's the PRM, and we did that for. Well, right now there are 5 companies in our stable that are pulling consulting services from us while we build their entire indirect sales and distribution programs. We look at their costs, the financial modeling of their industry, um, demand, all of those things. We create programs that make them more effective and differentiate them from their competitors. and then we use automation to go out and find people who are interested in selling those solutions to the corporate customers, and everybody in that supply chain benefits, because this is a commission-based world. Every time that a transaction happens, back up from the original vendor down to the person who is making the sale, somebody and multiple people at different tiers are making a commission as a result. And the software tools that need to track that are essential, not just from a sales and marketing perspective, but even from the tracking of those funds and being able to disperse those funds in an automated way. So we've done a lot of that for the tech vendors that are working with us.
Speaking of tech vendors, how do tech vendors, local tech service providers, and anything related, how do they contact you?
Well, usually just go down to the Irish pub. Well, no, never mind.
No, that's me. You're getting
Oh, okay.
confused.
That's how we met. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So
Anyway, the website is www.channelsales.pro. The toll-free number is 833-60-channel. Email for me is RB, my initials, at channelsales.pro. My mobile, if I dare say, is 248-803-6201. And LinkedIn. Hit me on LinkedIn. All my history is there. My resume is there. However we can work together. It's generally a synergistic relationship between my clients and I. Of course, they help me, but I help them, and we create strategic partnerships together that amplify each other. And so I'm glad to speak to anybody who has questions about what it is that we do or how I might be able to help them.